Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Tone with the news, updates, trends, and analysis. Today, guys, a lot of things have been happening, a lot of cool, interesting things, and I had to do a video. I had to. I'm sorry, I usually do it in the mornings, but I had to do a video tonight. And you know what? I'm doing it for you guys, and I'm also doing it for me because I know commitment and doing it every day, like if it's a job, it'll keep me motivated doing everything that I need done, and I also could keep you guys motivated and doing the things you need done. It's a help. But I have sad news, I have interesting news, things that are trending. You probably heard it, maybe not. If it's the first time, it's great to know. Rest in peace, a legend, Toby Keith. Toby Keith is a legendary country artist, very good. I love his music. Very interesting individual. I never got to meet him, but his life was very interesting and his music. As honor to Toby Keith, I want to play a song, a part of it. Can't play the whole song because I might get flagged. Um how YouTube is. But we're going to play a little part of his song, so we can honor him, give him a stream, and let's see. Should have been a cowboy. All right. Uh, should have been a cowboy, guys. A very interesting song. I don't want to show you all of it because I don't want to get flagged. But I'm probably going to fall asleep listening to Kobe Keith tonight. His music is very calming. Actual instruments, actual hertz, frequencies. Like I recommend you guys to really like listen to his music because he's very good. I like that type of music, instruments, and things like that. Rest in peace, Toby Keith. We're also going to talk about Tucker Carlson doing an interview with Putin, Russian's president. That's going to be an amazing thing. And we're going to talk a little bit about that. I'm going to join this video together, but my goal to eventually release videos about separate things because I could literally talk about Toby Keith all day, and I could also talk about Tucker Carlson's Russian situation all day. So I'm going to see how I like make everything happen and do the editing and also run my other channels. I'm trying to grow, guys. I'm trying to really make this happen now. And with you guys, obviously, we're going to do it. So let's talk about Toby Keith's death. I found an article that I would love to share with you guys. Give me a second. I haven't even done the share screen. Let's see, guys. Sorry, guys. It was something I was thinking of doing or not doing, but then I just decided to do it, and I'm happy I did. Toby Keith says that's a wrap on the weekend in final Instagram post one day before his death. One day before Toby Keith's death at age 62 on Monday, the country icon was reminiscing on live performances and anticipated the future. Not long prior to Keith's family announcing his death, a video from one of the Red Solo Cup singers' recent concerts was shared to his Instagram on Sunday alongside the caption, and that's a wrap on the weekend, y'all. Back to it. Let me try to see if I could play this video. Maybe if I could mute. I'm going to mute myself and hopefully we can listen to the video together. Okay, so I really didn't see much, but that's a wrap on the weekend, y'all. Back to it. I guess they're just making things up at this point. Good clickbait. The clip appears to come from one of the late musician's final shows at Dolby Live at Park MGM in Las Vegas on December 10th, 11th, and 14th. Following the sold out performances, Keith took to a social media and described the concert as a damn good way to end the year. Keith died on Monday night, according to a statement shared by his family on social media. He was diagnosed with stomach cancer in fall 2021. Toby Keith passed away peacefully last night on February 5th, surrounded by his family. He fought the fight with grace and courage. Read the message. Please respect the privacy of his family at this time. The should have been a cowboy performer spoke about his cancer diagnosis while attending the People's Choice Country Awards, where he was honored with the inaugural Country Icon Award at the Grand Ole Opry in Nashville in September 2023. Keith told E! News at the time that his cancer struggle is a little bit of a roller coaster. You get good days and you know you're up and down, up and down. It's always 0 to 60 and 60 to 0. But I feel good today, he said, on the red carpet, where he was joined by his wife of nearly 40 years, Tricia Lucas. Rest in peace, Toby. Rest in peace, Toby, because, nowadays music is hard to make, really, because if you really listen to music, it's very repetitive, or they're trying to use old rhythm or old beats, even old uh, melodies, even old forgot the word, percussions, and, and they modernize it to art to these times. And really, music is hard to make now. And whoever's really creating music, respect you. Just because there's artists that are famous and really doing things doesn't mean they're actually creating music. Like, music is a very delicate topic to me, at least. I really like music because music is the soul, touches the soul, and it's the earth. Like, music has been ancient. So why is music so trash now and they just give bad messages? It's all about sounds and frequencies and vibration. This is why I love music, and this is why you love music. And but it's what we listen to again. Okay, it's what we listen to. I'm not saying I'm the best, but I do because I listen to hip hop and I listen to vulgar stuff sometimes. But I try to limit myself from listening to music all the time because it's a very bad thing, believe it or not. Like, listening to music all the time is not good. um, so yeah, let's jump on the. Okay, before that, rest in peace, Toby. Rest in peace. He lived a great life. Take care of yourself, guys, because he supposedly passed away of cancer. I believe everything is on what you eat, on what we eat. I get distracted too. Look at my cheeks. But in the end of the day, try your best to become the better version for yourself, not for me. And I'm gonna try to become my better version for myself, not for you. And just try to eat healthy, and I will myself. If we do it together, and you guys press about that to me, and you guys see like, yo, Tone, you're getting fatter, let me know. I'm okay with it. But yeah, let's move on to Tucker Carlson's topic. Tucker Carlson is one of my favorites journalism, And yeah, people will say he was conservative because he worked at Fox, but I'm gonna be real. Like Tucker Carlson's content and how he talks and who he talks to is just you guys got to do it. You guys got to eventually listen to Tucker Carlson, and you'll see that his journalism is very pure and is very clean. He doesn't make stuff up. He tries to look for the facts. And the best part, he doesn't have anybody puppeting him in the back telling him what to do. So that's the best part about Tucker Carlson. I listen to Tucker Carlson for a lot of my information because they keep me updated. And if you do your research, like what I tell everybody to do, you'll find out that he's really a guy of honor. And we all humans have mistakes, obviously. We all go through mistakes and we all make mistakes and we have our flaws. But one thing about Tucker Carlson, I have to give it to him. I have to give it to him. He's a clean, clear, pure, a man of honor. And at the end of the day, whoever doesn't like it, well, guess what? I don't care. You know, I don't really care if you're a liberal or conservative, but what's right is right. At the end of the day, we will tell you what's wrong. We will tell you what's right. Sometimes, yeah, it could be an opinion, but man, like we really are on this earth for a reason. And sometimes opinions are really facts, but they consider them as opinions. I really am excited for the Putin thing because Tucker Carlson's really going to ask him some really proper questions. And also, Pudding is a very clear, logical man. And I want to hear more about him because right now the media just talks about him in a bad way. Like, oh, he started this war, he invaded this war, this and that. He just doesn't care about his people. But one thing I've seen is that Russians are very disciplined people. And like when I listen to Americans, it's like, man, you probably don't even do shit. And these Russians are very disciplined. They're very smart, advanced. I feel like they're a little stronger than us Americans, but at the end of the day, they're just disciplined. And I don't know if they get things done because just because you're disciplined doesn't mean you're the best at everything, but you're disciplined to your certain culture, more or less, where you could adapt to. Like I could probably go to Russia, it's not gonna work out for me. I did find an article, guys, that I do want to read it with you guys. So let's go on. Let's check it out. Tucker Carlson says he is interviewing Russian President Vladimir Putin. Ah, guys, look at this crap. Never mind. Let me see if I find another one. Former Fox News host Tucker Carlson says he will soon interview Russian President Vladimir Putin in Moscow. In video posted on X, formerly Twitter, Carlson said he wanted to do the interview because Americans have the right to know all they can about a war they are implicated in. It will be Mr. Pudding's first one-to-one interview with a Western journalist since he launched his full-scale invasion of Ukraine February 22. The Kremlin has not commented. The 54-year-old visit to Moscow has been reported on voraciously in Russian state media, with near constant coverage of his every move. The risk to doing an interview like this, obviously, so we've thought about over many months, Carlson said on his announcement video. Carlson added that he paid for the trip to Russia himself and wanted to do the interview because most Americans are not informed on the conflict which is reshaping the world, blaming the mainstream media. Since the war in Ukraine began, he said Western journalists have interviewed Ukraine President Vladimir Zelensky, whom he has previously called a dictator many times. But they are following pep sessions aimed at amplifying Mr. Zelensky's demand to get the U.S. more and more involved in war. Carlson insisted. That is not journalism, it is government propaganda. Meanwhile, not a single Western journalist has bothered to interview Vladimir Putin, Carlson said. Steve Rosenberg, the BBC Russia editor, posted that the BBC has lodged several requests with the Kremlin in the last 18 months, always the no for us. Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine had devastated the country and its people. The United Nations has said that Russian forces are responsible for rapes, widespread torture, and killings in Ukraine. Russia has also annexed for more regions of Ukraine after its legal takeover of Crimea in 2014. And the International Criminal Court has issued an arrest warrant for Vladimir Putin, accusing him of war crimes and unlawful deportation of children from Ukraine to Russia. Within Russia, journalists are under extreme report restrictions, the media ban for calling it a war. It is meant to be called a special military operation. Tucker Carlson has been an outspoken defender of Mr. Putin since the war began. Just before Russian invasion, he claimed that hating Putin has become the central purpose of American foreign policy, but urged his viewers to ask themselves why. Has Putin ever called me a racist? Has he threatened to get me fired for disagreeing with him? Carlson said as the Russian troops started to mass Ukraine border, these are fair questions, and the answers to all of them is no. Vladimir Putin didn't do any of that. After Russia had invaded, he changed his tone slightly during a different show, saying Vladimir Putin started this war. He is to blame for what we're seeing tonight in Ukraine. Exactly when an interview will take place is unclear, but Carlson said it could be uploaded live and unedited in his X account. Elon Musk, who owns the platform, has promised not to suppress or block the interview. Tucker Carlson was okay. That doesn't even matter. But wow, that is going to be amazing, guys. Like, I'm super excited for that. And let's see what happens. Let's see what happens because it's interesting, guys. I'm so happy that I was able to release this video and be able to come and show you guys that I'm really dedicated, and every news, every major detail financially, trending, cool trends though, not gay. I'm sorry. I love all my LGBTQ people. Just no weird stuff, Like, I really want to focus on, you know, making us better. Whatever sexual preference you have, it doesn't matter, guys. Sex is doesn't really matter. It matters, but it doesn't at the same time. So I don't care if you're LGBTQ or straight. I don't care. Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. It's really nighttime here where I'm at. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, show it to your friends, show me love. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys in the next video.